Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will show you how to answer this one. We need to find about complementary solutions and particular solutions. So I will put about yc. That is about e to the power of lambda s. Later that we need to do first the derivative of yc, and we have lambda e to the power of lambda s. Later that we go to second the derivative of yc, and we have lambda square e to the power of lambda s. And the third one, and we have lambda to the power of 3 e to the power of lambda s. Now, because this is about complementary solutions, so I will put this one equals to number 0. That means in this one, we put this one go in here, this one go in here, this one go in here, and this one go in here. So we have lambda to the power of 3 e to the power of lambda s, and we have lambda square e to the power of lambda s minus lambda e to the power of lambda s, and the last one, so e to the power of lambda s, we can do about factorization. So we need to find the solution of this one. So we can do about factorization by lambda square. And we can do another factorization by negative number 1. So lambda plus number 1, we can do about factorization. This one, that is about identities. So for this one, we have 3 solutions. This one, that is about lambda equals to negative number 1, lambda equals to positive number 1, and lambda equals to negative number 1. So we put this one equals to number 0, and you got this one. So we can see that we have 2 same solutions. That is about negative number 1. So we have yc. That is about c number 1. So we have the constant number 1, e to the power of negative s. So we can change lambda into negative number 1, and you got negative number 1 go in here. Because we have the same solutions, so we have c number 2, s e to the power of negative s, and the last one, c number 3, e to the power of s. And this is about yc. About particular solutions, we need to put about yb. We can see that this is about e to the power of negative s, but this one they repeat again in here. So we need to select the highest one, that is about as square e to the power of negative s. So when we do first the derivative of yb, So that is about 2as e to the power of negative s, and we have negative as squared e to the power of negative s. We go to second derivative of yb, and that is about 2a e to the power of negative s, and the next one we have negative 2as e to the power of negative s. This one we have negative 2as e to the power of s, and the next one that is about positive 8s squared e to the power of negative s. We just apply the product rule of the derivative. That's why we have this one. And now we can see that this one in here we can sum together, and that is about negative 4/8s e to the power of negative s. Now we need to do third derivative of this one. So we have negative 2/8 e to the power of negative s. This one we have negative 4/8 e to the power of negative s. And the next one we have positive 4/8 s e to the power of negative s. This one we have 2as e to the power of negative s. And the last one we have negative 8s squared e to the power of negative s. So negative number 2 with negative number 4, that is about negative number 6. So we know that we just concentrate about the number in here. We just have number 2 e to the power of negative s. That means if we see about s in here, we just ignore. So in this one, we just have only this one. So if the original and the first one, we don't have s, so we can put number 0 go in here. So that should be about negative 6a e to the power of negative s plus number 2, 8 e to the power of negative s. This one and this one you got number 0. And now we simplify and you got negative 4/8 e to the power of negative s. And this one equals to this one. So negative 4a equals to number 2. So this one we have negative 1/2. We put negative 1/2 go back in here. And now we have the final answer. So y equals to yc plus yb. So yc we have this one. And the last one, this is the end. Thank you for watching.